Episode 16 already. How do we have so many episodes? So let's see, where are we at? We are in the Chicagoland area. This is Johnsonville, site of yesterday's faux pas. And here is Milwaukee and the Milwaukee Electric Tool Company. We are shipping, we got plenty of room to grow for stuff coming in. And for stuff going out, we currently service to Chicago, Davenport, all the way at the far end of the Rock Island line, and across the, turn the music on, sir. Why is the music off? You know, that's a darn good question. There we go. All the way across the Rock Island line and across the Mississippi, and then as we're going down the Rock Island line. Once we have cities that actually have more, we only have one city with a demand right now, that's Springfield. When we get more as they grow, we'll add to the stops on the line. But one of the things we need to do is, who's around here that needs tools? Well, ironically not Milwaukee. Johnsonville does. Can we send a train there? Well, here's the problem. We could send the train, goes down this way, she comes across, she's in the station. This would be the outbound track. She stops off here and makes the delivery. But then how does she get back out of here? I mean, all we got to do is put down some track. Yeah, but that's easier said than done. We need some to come around here. Well, let's give it a shot. So as we come out of here, this one's going to branch off. Yeah, then what? Well, she's going to loop around. She's going to be empty. So let's pick her up in the air. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so she's 2. We're going to keep bringing her around. That's too high. Just to there. Okay, which bridge? Old Rusty. Yeah, Old Rusty's good. Anybody else? What about the this guy? I mean, I guess that's better. Nah, let's get Old Rusty. Because we're going to do some tweaks here and make the bridge as short as possible as we edit our track. So let's pause the game. Old Rusty. Yep. Okay. Now, come back down. To there? Sure. That road looks horrible. Yeah, delete the road first. So we can clean this up. Alright, track. Come down. Too much curvature. There we go. Perfect. Now, come along the station. Yeah, now get on this outbound track. There you go. And then you can head back to Milwaukee. Well, cool. Alright, so we're going to need to make this... yeah, how big is this train going to be? Well, she's carrying tools. Yeah, how much does Johnsonville need? Right now, 24. I thought we were going to do this with a truck. We were. But then we don't have passenger service through here. And if we set up a truck line, the passenger service will suffer. So we're keeping the people captive? No, we're not. Okay then, so do we do this or not? Let's run the road. That's not as exciting as a train. No, it's not, and we need to watch our money right now. So let's back all this out of here and save a few bucks. Well, we're not really saving money. You just wasted money on this Le Grand Experiment, thinking that we were gonna... Yeah, that's so weird that when it's next to a train station, it does this to you. You know, you have to make these little baby deletes. Is that everything cleaned up? Yes, that's everything cleaned up. Okay, let's put in a truck stop. Cargo? Yes, give us a truck stop. Put it right here, smack in the center of town. Okay, now, how are we connect? Well, first off, you better hook this back up, because otherwise this guy won't have catchment. Streets. Come across? Yeah. Alright, we're going to make this a bit of a lakeshore drive. Come down to here. Well, if it's lakeshore drive, it should be on the lake. I hear you. Alright, country road. The former remnants of a Milwaukee and its glory. Well, I mean, they're there. We'll use them. City road. Get back into here. No, let's do curved. And 40. Let's do a little bigger street. There we go. Alright, now we need a... Can we get to the tool factory? She is all the way over there. I know. So we're going to need a truck stop that can reach this thing. Are we going to put a double sort of station here that can reach them all? Maybe later. Not right now. But let's see if we can do it. Yeah, so our truck stop's going to be in here for any local deliveries. Now we just need to get across the railroad tracks. Shortest distance possible. There to here. Straight. Yeah. Here. Why is it not letting us cross here? Did we select a road too late? Try it again. Okay, right there. Curve this last piece. You know, for that polished look. Alright, now let's do... We need a bus line. It's going to go from here all the way into Johnsonville. And we're going to call it, well, we're going to call it CC. No, we're not, because it's hauling across the map. So we want it to Milwaukee Tools, Johnsonville. Okay, well, let's see what the Milwaukee lines were called. Milwaukee Tools, Johnsonville. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Change it to an orange because it's going into the city. Okay, now we need a road depot. Wow, we haven't put one up here before. Well, let's put it all the way up here, just so we can stay consistent. Consistent with what? Placing them next to tracks. That's what we're staying consistent with. Now, we've got cargo, 24, give us some horse-drawn carriages. Flatbeds, can they carry tools? Oil, flatbeds, steel. Flatbeds can't carry tools, so we need the horse-drawn carriage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4. I mean, they're going to be driving quite some time. Assign them to Milwaukee Tools, Johnsonville. We are now delivering tools to Johnsonville. You know, the title of today's video is Green Bay has a tool shortage. If it does, why are we delivering tools somewhere else? Well, we're not going to deliver them to Rockford yet. But we do need more wood. This forest is feeding in to the sawmill. We need to get this one into the sawmill. And we have this one down here. How busy is the sawmill? Oh, the sawmill has plenty of room to grow. Well, how busy are the forests? Well, we're only picking up this forest. It's maxed out, and there is a ton of stuff on the platform. Well, let's... can we make these trains any bigger? Well, they should be like 200s. And it's a 31, and there's only one of them. Well, let's double that up then. How much to double that vehicle? 6.3 million. 7. Ouch. Well, that's almost half our money. 2125. Rock Island 2125. Why do you misspell the capital I? Okay, Rock Island. It's got 2 trains, which means we're doubling up the amount of planks we're bringing into the tool factory. Okay, can we send a truck up to Green Bay? And the answer to that is no. So we're going to put a stop over here, show us tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're going to need a train station. Oh, look at that. We have an opportunity here. How do we deliver tools to Green Bay, grab some logs, and drop them off here? You don't. Well, okay, why not? Well, first off, because tools is tools requires cargo boxes, or not cargo boxes, requires a box car. That's the first thing. Yeah, okay, why else? I mean, we're not gonna... How many box cars of tools are we gonna carry to Green Bay? Well, Green Bay wants 49, so that's 7 box cars. Okay, so we then could easily bring a whole bunch of this wood around here and come in here. Do we double station it? No, because once it delivers here, it's still got to go over to the tool factory. Well, here's what we could do. We could leave here, head north, drop off, come to here, come around here, and then come across to here. You know what? Just come around the back of the sawmill. Okay, but then are we doing 2 stops? You know, it's a good question. We don't need it. Okay, well then you're gonna have to come in like down around here and 55, 84. Now you have to get yourself up here somewhere. Are we going to follow this track up? Well, we'll just put the station right here. 2 buildings, cargo station. Give us something small, but we want it with 2 tracks. Yeah, but we only need 1 station. So here's this. And we need enough room up here to turn around. Okay. How much room is that going to cost? Well, why don't you just run a truck? I mean, is that small enough to run a truck? I mean, it's a horse and buggy. It's going to take them a while. Yeah, but it'll be steady income and it'll be very cheap. Okay, I guess. Well, we already placed this and we're not going to get a lot of money back for it. Oh no, we are going to get a small refund. What else have we placed that we can get rid of then? This piece of track here. Okay, let's use trucks. Let's use Fiat road vehicles, to be more specific. Alright, give me a depot, building, cargo, a stop. Okay, let's get as much catchment as we can. That's almost like the entire town. Pretty close. Okay. Now, how are we going to connect this place up? Streets. Give us a country road. 180. We are going to Oh yeah, this is way cheaper. Although track is inexpensive. We're going to need that station eventually. Yes, but we don't have to run a train up to Green Bay just to deliver goods from here. Alright, we're going to call this new line from the truck center up to here. And now we're going to color it orange for safety. And we're going to change the name to Milwaukee Tools Green Bay. Alright, let's put some trucks on that. Give us, so these are going to be on the road longer. Give us 5 trucks. How much does a truck carry? It carries 5. Make it 6. Make it 7. We're getting greedy. Put that on Green Bay. Green Bay. Okay. You know what? Get 2 more and put them on the Johnsonville line. Because they're going to be going a long time. Should we make it so the lines can't move until something shows up? Configure. Let's add some cargo space. Where's those lines? Green Bay, Johnsonville, stop 2. Yep, okay. Now we got 2 separate stops in there for tools. Truck service up into Green Bay and down to here. Okay, now what do we do with this station we just built? Because we still can use this why don't you go counter to here? Because this is just a sawmill. Alright, let this train leave here. Well, we can put the track in right now. Give us the track. And the platform. Okay, when that train leaves, we're going to modify the track and move it out 1. Well, we can do this one right now. 2, track. Okay. Come on. Chug it there, choo-choo. Pick it up the pace. Actually, we don't really need to get rid of that track until we're out up here. Because that one's going to come in. Yeah, if she comes in here, she can parallel this all the way into the station and loop out and come back on the same line. So, let's just bring this all the way up to here. Where is it going to come in? Okay, here's the station. Come down here. Okay, so we just need to make a small change. Well, obviously, further back. Because... oh, she's not even stopped at the station. That's just... she's just waiting over here. Why is this guy not... it was unloading. You know, these trains would unload better if we made the stations longer. Yeah, they would, but then that would cost more money. And we are frequently having discussions of, we're about to go broke, panic conversations. So the idea of, let's be in a hurry to spend a lot, isn't anything we're jumping out up and down for. Okay, so now this track is connected, and let's take the planks in, manage the line. When she gets to the sawmill, she goes to track 2. There she goes. Look at that, everybody's happy. Alright, now let's do a loop out of here. When we do the loop, we're going to be empty, so we can... you know, just because we're empty doesn't mean we can drive like Ubers. No, it doesn't. And being empty doesn't make any difference. Empty only makes a difference if we're going up and down a hill. Okay, 64. Which way do we want to leave here? Well, it doesn't matter because up here we are going both directions. Yeah. And then around the forest. And back through here. Appropriate music to be working in the forest. Okay, make some decisions here, pal. Which way's our trains going? Well, I mean, we prefer right-hand traffic into the station. Do we? I don't think we care. I read somewhere that I thought we cared. But, I mean, I don't know. Alright, now you head out. Give us another point through the forest. Alright, that end's done. Okay, so now we're chugging down here. Do we want to come into the station in the same direction just to look cool? You know, we'll impress the kids. Alright then. And then we come back here. Alright, now we got to get a train on this track. How are we going to do that? Yeah, that's a good point. The train's going to come out over here from the depot. Yeah. What do we do with it? Does this guy have tools on him? Nope. How about this guy? Nope. Well, there's at least some tools here. The Johnsonville line has no tools. The Green Bay line is also carrying no tools. Yeah, because we're not getting enough planks in here. I bet your planks are 0. No, planks are 42. Consumers. Green Bay, Johnsonville. No, we're seeing the demand. Let's, this is going to become such a big station. Although this isn't really going to deliver that many. If anything, it'll come down to the water. Yeah. I don't know. How do we get over there? We come down here. We let her sail all the way down here and come back. But then she's still on the wrong side of the track. You made these not one-way signals. You know, I thought I clicked that button. Well, the game says you thought wrong. This is more signals than you need. You know, this might get doubled up. We don't know. No, it won't. We're going to put like a 300 size train on this route. Okay. We're just going to hammer the station. I hear you. Let's, did we buy a train already? Is there a train in the depot? No. What train did we buy? Did we buy it? No, we didn't buy a train to deliver to Johnsonville. I know we bought a train. Yeah, there it is. We bought a train. Where did we stick it? One of these lines has a train on it. What line did we just buy a train for? Well, let's search for trains by age. I don't really think we can do that. Vehicle statistics, age. There she is, 2125. She's on Milwaukee Tools Planks In. That one's on crops. She's 5 hours old. I guess we bought a... It's 14 minutes ago. Milwaukee Tools. Planks in. I don't remember. I mean, obviously we did. Oh, you know what? We brought the... We probably put it over here so that we duplicated that train. And then we were going to put it on the other line. Okay, well, does that mean that she's already on this line? Well, she's definitely on this line. Yeah, but which one is she? 2125. She just delivered there. Okay, now, what can we do? 2125. Can we, well, we can't back her up. I mean, we could. We could back her into this station with a little bit of a jury rig piece of track here. Is she going to be needed on this line? I don't think so. I think we can handle this with like a 300. And there'll just be some stuff. I don't know. I mean, we got 2 on here. What's our rate? 334. We're still not hitting 400. We got room to grow. Alright, we'll leave her on there. Just got to go buy another train. That's going to take us even more broke. Okay. Train speed. We need to buy a train out of the depot. And we need to come across here. Okay, but which way do those signals go? They go this way. That would be backwards onto the track. Are we just gonna... Are we gonna do something goofy? Like come straight across here? I mean, that is an ugly piece of track. Yeah, but it's cheap. Okay. Bring out the spend all my money tool and level this up. Just give me a pulse. There we go. Well, at least it's a little better looking. That is not better looking at all. That's just plain ugly. One way. Yes. Okay. Now, give us... Do we want the same train? I mean, yeah. She's going to pick up here, run back and forth. Manage vehicle. Clone. Ouch. 9822. Rock Island. Is there some reason we can't type capital I? 9822. Okay. Let's put her on. Apparently we didn't make that line yet. Let's make it now. Milwaukee Tools, planks in. C. That's 1 planks in. Alright. New line. Pick up the logs. Take them down here. Why can't she get out of this? She comes around here. She should come through here. Yeah. Are our signals going the right way? Okay, now she's on single track. And now she's got to go around. Go around. Keep going around. Bet you we got a piece of broken track somewhere. Come around and make it over here to the Sawmill Woodworks track 1. Yep, that's where we want her. Okay, now she comes out of here and we're on here. Now we're on single track, which apparently we're driving on. Oh, you look at what you did. We know what you did. Get rid of that signal. There we go. Okay. Are we good? We're bringing tools into Green Bay. We're bringing tools into Johnsonville. Well, no tools yet. Well, we're thinking about bringing tools. Our committee is discussing it. The tool committee. How about tools into Chicago? Does anybody new want tools? No, they don't. Just the west side. Alright, and Gary does not want tools. Or Fort Wayne. Shelbyville, we might just have to run a line from Springfield to Shelbyville or something. Because that might be needlessly ugly and costly. Alright, let's take a ride on 99... What is it? 9822. And let's see how she does. Oh, we did not want you to go that way. Why did you go this way? Because she's on line planks 1. Go back to the depot. Can you go back to the depot? Go back to the depot. Alright, she's going back to the depot. Okay, once she's in the depot, now let's go fix line 1. Let's change the name of it to Milwaukee Tools 2. Planks in. Well, she's not really planks though, she's just logs. Yes, yes we know. Okay, she's in the depot. Now, assign her to line 2. Okay, now let's follow 9822 out of the depot. Off to your right, you can see Lake Michigan. Back to our far right, you can see Milwaukee Electric Tools. Founded in Milwaukee. Then she caught fire and she moved just outside of Milwaukee. Okay, do we have a green light? Yeah, we're only going to take this once. This is just our get out of the depot line. Could we tear it up? I mean, we could, but we put it down. We don't tear up track. Unless we're doing a big remodeling, we leave all of our ugliness on the ground. All right, how much logs we get in here? I don't know. So we just started. Let's say 30 logs. No, it could be 20. I mean, we've seen even less. Okay, let's do 20. Oh man, where are the logs? Do we not have catchment to the forest? We do. Does she show us as a consumer? The Milwaukee Sawmill. She's shipping 6. Oh, that's way down. Oh, way down here. Oh, there's our 300 logs. We're in the plank making business now. I'm glad we spent. Why did we get 1? It said 6. Well, the others must have disappeared in the time where we took the train off the line. Ugh. Should we check the finances to see how much money we're making? So we should see our Well, they're not our sisters. They're doing the same thing we're doing. Like there's one in this. No, that's just planks. But when we come back empty, we'll be in the same stratosphere as the other one. What's going to happen when we got more planks built up? That thing just grew. Look at that. It just grew in size over here at the sawmill. It senses our presence. The one log we're bringing in. What level is the sawmill? Look at that. So let's check the boards, make sure how much money we're making here. Yay! $3,800. Okay. So this is going to be, that's almost 4,000. And this is going to be close to, this would be like $700,000 per run. I mean, that's not a bad run, 7,000 in revenue. Okay, but what are our expenses? Well, our expenses right now are, I mean, we can estimate them to be 500. So this run will make us, you know, about 200,000. I mean, for logs, local, you know, it's not a long delivery. 75, all right, let's check the line. The line is showing up as a rate of 407. Well, that's a problem, because the most we can get out of there is 400. Yeah, putting more trains or more wagons when the, you know, the resource can't spit out more doesn't help you. So let's get one of these cars, manage vehicles, and let's put it over there on the Chicago line. No, that's put it on one of these guys. So 9822 is going to lose one of its wagons. It's going to lose more than that. 9822 is going to lose 2 wagons. That's not right. No, you're not doing it right. There we go, 217 on each side. Now let's fix the cabooses to make sure they're at the back end. And how about this one? She's at the back end. She's got to move back. Number 4. Okay, modify. 31, 31, and 29. Okay, 9822. She picked up 154 logs. That's pretty good. Now let's check the... okay, now 332. 7 minutes. Okay, how did we go to 417 to 332? Well, it's going to adjust itself to more accurate numbers, especially because now we're hauling all this extra weight at a breakneck speed. Yeah, but we're making profit. Let's just try and fill the train. Because should we start waiting there until we're full? I don't know. Not sure. But we do have 5 mil. How are we doing profit-wise? That's not good at all. Well, this says we made $1 million. This says we made $1 million. Ouch. That's why we need more truck service. Because if we're constantly playing with the rail and its fluctuations, we need something balance stuff out. Huh. Alright. Next load of logs. After this, we'll make another train adjustment if we have to. But right now, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra trains on this thing that we're not using. Ouch, it's a little overloaded. Yeah, we can definitely feel it here. Okay. So we got 7 extra wagons on this thing. I mean, we can't really put them on the line 1 because, I mean, those things are going to be so overloaded. Second train, not on this line. I mean, shut up, Huntsville. $296. Our rate has gone down. Okay, let's drop a building in here. This way we know we can definitely stay full. Ooh, 16, come on. Come on, you can do it. You know, we could color code all of our box cars for the different goods that they're carrying. That's a cute idea, but once you have a mixed consist train, yeah. Come on, buddy, chug it out. Will she make more money if you're traveling at 50 kilometers an hour with a smaller load? I mean, we're trying to hammer this thing with as much logs as possible. Okay. How many planks are sitting there? $109. I mean, it would have been nice if we'd have thought of a way to get this. I mean, we could still do it. Come into here, loop around, come up along the road, grab this way, and then loop back. Ooh, you know, that's not a bad idea. Then we'd also be delivering planks. Yeah, but again, we're not only going to get so much throughput out of that sawmill. And this guy is delivering extra logs, which means there's going to be extra planks waiting. Okay, we'll see what happens. How are we doing? We are full. Yep, we're full. Here we go. Big payday. What did we say? Like 875? 800 something thousand? 774. And what's our rate here? 291. Why is she going down? I think it's because we're just not going fast enough. You know, maybe she predicted we were traveling. Well, we did add extra cars. Yes, and we're using them. Yes, and now we're driving them back empty. Huh. I mean, we're making good speed getting here. There's plenty of space on the track. I mean, we're going to stay with a full train the whole time. And we want this place pumping. Okay, who's this now? She's pretty well full on planks. She had a little bit of room, but not a lot. Now, can they keep that up? I mean, we should. See? That looks right. You know, we're going east, and that one's going west, and she's on our left. So, you know, it looked right. It didn't look like we hijacked a station or a train line or anything. And we still have more room. Yeah, if the planks are produced fast enough. What does this get us? 350. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Is there planks in that guy's truck? Yes, there is. 5 tools. Not planks. Is there tools in that guy's truck? Yes, there is. Alright, so are we back in the black here? Yes, we are. Which is a good thing. Alright, what else can we do? Well, until these other cities grow and they have a demand. Nothing. If we run a train from Green Bay to Milwaukee, it'll probably lose a lot of money. Okay. What if it does... Johnsonville, Milwaukee, Green Bay, and back. And then we run a train from Milwaukee into Chicago. Yeah, we don't have enough money to be talking about buying 2-3 passenger trains right now. We're going to need to let the money build back up to like 20 mil. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to keep spending money. is you have to spend money to not have money. Okay. You know, I'm thinking, who needs food? Well, not Green Bay yet. Definitely Milwaukee. Johnsonville has its own plant. Do we have a farm near here? That's coal. Bricks. That's coal on the top of that hill. Oh, that's going to be a bear to bring down. How high up is that? Oh, that's all the way up there. Okay. I mean, these farms are all going into Johnsonville. Did we not save ourselves a farm for Milwaukee? We don't have a farm anywhere near here at all. Which farms does this thing recognize? Does it recognize them all? Yes, it does. Oh, man. Well, we can put the ferry in. How do we not have a farm up here? I don't know. So do we touch this? I mean, it's already got catchment. Does it have catchment? Yes, it does. So if we can get some crops, we can bring them in here. Okay, then what? Well, that factory will feed Milwaukee. How are we going to do the passenger service? I mean, I guess it goes along here and then hugs these guys and heads north. That's not very thought out. No, it's not. It's just passenger service. It doesn't have any better definition than that. Okay, so if we bring the ferry down, it's not going to get catchment on any of that stuff. Large one. Yeah, not even close. And if we try to run a truck, I mean, we already have the train tracks. Yeah, we do. So these guys are not maxed out yet. They got room to grow. But we can't really pull any more of this stuff. I mean, what is this guy doing? we got tools going to Johnsonville, tools going to Green Bay. Yeah, we have to get the passenger service hooked up. So I would suggest we do a small loop of a train. Greenville, Green Bay, not Greenville, Green Bay, into Milwaukee, and down to Johnsonville. And then a second set of tracks to run Chicago, Milwaukee. I mean, that's doable. Yeah, that's a big loop, boy, for us to come around here and pick up nothing. So having another train up here isn't going to break anything. Our problem is getting down to Johnsonville. That's the problem with these farms up here. They got to go through that single track tunnel. See, that guy's heading up to Chicago. No, if he's heading to Chicago, he'd be on the track on the right. He's heading out to either Davenport or the Rock Island line to deliver tools. And look at how long we're waiting here for somebody to get around that bend. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Interesting. What a day. Da, 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 da. Come on. See, I think this is what's happening. We're tapping out the first one, but we're never, not enough for it to give us, yeah, because this one over here, we're not touching it. Well, we will right now. Yeah, but we're not touching enough to kick either of these up to 4. So, we have plenty of material here to pull out of here. So that means we can haul it into Milwaukee. Okay, so we're going to send stuff into old Milwaukee. How are we getting it there? It's going to come all the way through here. Go down around this loop, come across here, and then down here, around, and back out. Just to drop off here so it gets to old Milwaukee Brewery. I know. That is just painful to even talk about. Okay, so you're part of the delivery line. You come in here, you drop off. Great. Now, what are we going to do with the food that's produced here? Well, we need to feed Milwaukee. Milwaukee currently needs 32. She's going to grow. I'm worried that we might not. Well, you got it. You're gonna, and we know that all 3 of these cities, Johnsonville's going to feed itself. Okay, but who else can we feed with this? Well, it doesn't really matter because you're only going to bring 1 train in here. I mean, that's a woeful underuse of a food processing plant. Yeah, that might not have been the best placement. And Line and Kugel's Brewery is out there, which has access to 1. We might have to turn the random generator on and have it give us some crops. That is a farm. Okay. There's the place in Bloomington. Oh, all right. I mean, it'd be nice to make food here and ship it across to Bloomington or whatever. Okay. We got 11, now 12 million in the bank. I mean, we cannot afford, by any stretch of the imagination, a train line going through all this. I mean, I don't even think we can really afford to get to Wausau right now. And Wausau wants bricks and goods. Okay, well that's good for Wausau. Here's a quarry, and here's a Wausau brick factory. There's 2 quarries. Do we have any other bricks? Madison wants bricks. Man, we have not paid any attention up here. We could do a freight loop across here. And Duluth. What's this territory look like? That's a giant mountain to cross. Alright, but we could go through here. Yeah, right around the town. Yeah, I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So we come through here. We got to get up here somehow. Where is Duluth? She's right here. A little lower than this ridge line here. Which means we have to come up and then come right back down again. What is this stretch of track road here for? How did this get here? We lost that's a plant that we lost that I didn't catch. Oh man, we're gonna feel that later. Well, okay. What exactly did the old Milwaukee Railroad do? I don't know. We're gonna have to cover that on a separate episode. No, a separate episode. Because I mean we're an hour into this. Are there tools going to Johnsonville? Yes, and she's got growth because of it. There you go. Look at that. And how about Green Bay? Green Bay's got growth. Look at that. So, if we could get fuel up here. Oh man, we haven't started fuel production anywhere. Or bricks. Well, I mean, eventually everybody needs everything. Yeah. How are we doing? I mean, she's not maxed out yet. Don't we have a sawmill up here? No, that's a forest. Okay. And we are pulling from it. This guy just took 203. How's she doing profit-wise? 291 every 8 minutes. The line is break-even and profitable. So, I mean, that's not bad. And what did we leave on the ground? 150-ish? So do we do another train? No, we don't. We get this guy up to 300. Well, I mean, she's already doing 25. I mean, do we slam a few more on it? We had a few more on it. We took them off. 7 more would give us 35. Yeah, but then our line rate would slow down. She can't pull that much. How much is here? 166. I mean, we're full on planks. Yeah, give us a building. Because we don't want to lose any planks. I mean, we need those planks over in the tool factory. Terminals. Terminal buildings 120. Okay, so we're not going to lose planks anytime soon. Yeah, it's just that this guy drops off 203 and she doesn't take any of the 100 planks. I know, we just said this. If we just take this track and let it come into here, we could bring it in over here. And then we do this hard loop out. And we come along the road back up to here. I mean, we could come in right here. Come around and then back on the track and out. We just have to, and if we do that, we could be delivering planks also. Or we could just make those guys bigger. If you make them bigger, here you go, we're out of logs again. Yeah, but here comes the train. She can't take everything that's here. Nope, no she can't. Yeah, but she made a huge dent in it. Well, how much does this get us? A full load of planks. Well, it should be double what a half load of planks is. I mean, that's called business math. There's got to be a way to optimize this. Okay, are we here to optimize? No, we're here to not lose money right now. Optimization will be, once we get stuff set up, like everybody's got to be touched in some way. How much do they have to be touched? I don't know. Gentle caress, smack across the back of the head, some kind of touch. I mean, we really touched Chicago. We dug a trench through it. Yeah, we put in an 8-track station, and the gash in the ground. How are we on planks right now? I mean, look at that. We're full up again. I would say we should change this. Make this puppy come through here, come down here, grab the tracks here, and do a loop. Okay, well, can you loop out of here? Let's try it. We're right here. Oh yeah, you're doing a great job looping now. Okay, just put a stub of track in there. Track, 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 hard turn because you're going to be empty. Okay, you can't do it. We can move the road over. Are we sure? I mean, why not? Let's move the road over. The road is right here. Pause the game. Let's delete the road. But why don't you put the track in first? Okay, now come down here. Come straight down here. You know, this could be the track that the passenger line's also parallel. What? Yeah, exactly. What? Alright, we want to come right into the station. So, get rid of this track and come right into the station. There you go. Now to get up to Green Bay. Now we're doing passenger service to Green Bay. Well, we might be. The passenger line could run along here. Let's just leave this here for later. I'm glad we can afford to just leave track laying around. Well, I mean, we are making money. Come across here. Touch the track. Yeah, get real close. Alright, now, bring us into here. There we go. Alright, we've connected that back up. Yeah, it's just the plank line that's messed up. Okay, so now you come in here, you come around, and you're back on the track. Okay, let's do some signal work then. First off, change the line. Tools, planks, okay. Manage the line. Okay, you're going to go to the sawmill. After you leave the sawmill, you're going to come over here. To track 5. And you're going to make a delivery. And there you're going to load. No, you're there, you're going to load. You're just going to grab logs. Okay. And the name of this thing is the Green Bay State Forest. Okay. So now you are on this track coming up here. And we have to do some signal changes. Signal. Let's see. You come out this way. Now you're going to go this way. And now you're going this way. Why are you not? What happened? Here's your track. Oh, we never connected up over here. Tracks. Do we need to branch off? No, but we are going to. How far do you have to go to connect this up? Let's go. There you go. Okay, get the train out of here. Switch the signal. There you go. Now you can come down here. Give us some track. Good to go. Okay, now let's see what happens down here. She's coming around. We are over we're about to fill up the 120. Well, no. Yeah, but we want those planks over there. Wait. What did you do? Well, she hauled nothing because she's not that line's service. That's why. Alright, come around here. We are not going this way. So let's get rid of this stuff. Didn't we just say we don't delete track? Well, I mean, we did a redesign there. Alright, there she goes. Let's enjoy the ride along. Well, this isn't Lakeshore Drive, because that's downtown Chicago. This is way up here in Milwaukee. Hey, look at all the money we made delivering that one plank. What? Oh, man. These first trips are always so brutal until the line gets, you know, settled in. Yes, over here we can see the Lake Michigan. It's a beautiful sight. And we've got the passenger train for the old Milwaukee line, which we're going to work on. Are we going to work on that next? Yeah, I mean, we're here. We're in the Chicagoland area. I thought we were supposed to be in Bloomington working on all that traffic. Minneapolis. You know, if we could get the train from here to Minneapolis, I mean, that would be our invitation to get into Minneapolis. All right, we're gonna have to look up what the old Milwaukee line does, because I'm sure, you know, I'm sure it went everywhere, but we're trying to be somewhat, you know, limited by history. So if in this period she went to Minneapolis, then we'll go for it. You know, if she was just local around Wisconsin and Illinois, then we'll run a train from Green Bay. We just set up the track for it. Down into Milwaukee. We're going to have to, that's going to be a station Lake Grande. And then, you know, is it better to drop off first? I mean, we could, but then we're dropping off backwards of the other trains. It would make for a more interesting look at the station, though. You know, trains coming from two different directions. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, there's our planks. Let's see how we do. Alright, 700. So $750,000. Shut up, Huntsville. We're carrying out of here 77 planks. So let's see how this impacts our profitability from previous years. So now we're parallel on the other plank haulers. So well, then why aren't you on the other track? You know, that's a really good point. Here's why not. Because the other track is going to get held up because these things are, you know, these things are, what are they? They're 203s. You know, look at their length. That is a lot of traffic to haul in here. Plus, because the stations are so small, look at all these tools. Jeez. I didn't see the number. How much did we make? No way to tell. We're in an off year here. And hopefully we'll get more. Alright, so that's what we'll do next. We'll run the passenger service from Green Bay into Milwaukee, into downtown Milwaukee. Yes. And then we'll run it out to Johnsonville. Okay. And then we'll run a Chicago-Milwaukee line for passenger service. You know, it just occurred to me. We have freight and passenger going through the same. No, we don't. We don't have any passengers coming up this way. I was just thinking we had passenger service going through that freight tunnel. But we don't. Where's the freight tunnel? Here's the freight tunnel. She brings us up out of Johnsonville. This is all freight. Yeah, and it's just choking on this hill. Like, who's this guy waiting for? Let's see, Rock Island, 8231. She's going to Chicago with parts. Okay, so this is a freight line. We're going to have to run a passenger line. Alright, not a problem. Track is cheap. Okay, so we're going to run a passenger line from Chicago into Milwaukee. How's it getting out of Chicago? It's going to come out on the right-hand side right here, because that's the train station right above us. Okay, so now it makes a turn. It heads up to Milwaukee. Yeah. Then what? Well, then it makes a loop and it comes back. It's the Chicago-Milwaukee line. Okay, train from Chicago to Milwaukee. Is that a Rock Island train? Or is that an old Milwaukee train? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Alright, what else do we need to find out? Where are we going? Did we get on a farm train? How did we get on a farm train? We were on a tool train. Oh man, I thought we were on a tool train. Well, we're heading out to the farm. So we need to find out, train from Chicago to Milwaukee, is that a Rock Island, Chicago and Rock Island Railroad? Or is that an old Milwaukee train? That's number one. And then that tells us what the name of the train is going to be. And it's livery colors. Alright, then we've got local service from Green Bay into Milwaukee, down to Johnsonville, loop around across that spaghetti of all that freight traffic down there in Johnsonville, and then come back out. Okay, we'll make it work. Then we have to figure out, at that point I think we can take a break from Chicagoland. I mean, we've been here for a couple of days. And this is the Chicago South Side Station. Now this is the famous Chicago, you know, the gash in the ground. You know, in 2022 it's a highway. We're using with roads that parallel it. Now we're using it for just rail service. But if you've driven through Chicago on a highway, you're familiar at the point where it looks like you're underground. Okay, then I'm assuming it's the old Milwaukee that goes out to. Are we going to run local service out to Waukesha and Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls? Well, I mean, eventually. I mean, we're here. Yeah, but we're not maximizing everything. If we create a big old station in Milwaukee, we created a big old station in Chicago. We haven't gotten this thing maxed out yet. We only have 2 lines of service coming into this thing. This behemoth is costing us a ton of money in maintenance. Yeah, 13 people are in it. That's well worth all the money we spent. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get a line out to. Okay, who? Well, let's get the line going. Well, the line going to Lake Geneva is going to be the North Shore line. Is the North Shore line an old Milwaukee, or is it a Rock Island? I'm going to assume it's an old Milwaukee, in which case we're going to go from Chicago to Lake Geneva to Johnsonville to Milwaukee to Green Bay. It's going to be a local, and then we're going to run a Milwaukee Express. Okay, we could do that. Is Milwaukee going to generate that much traffic? Milwaukee was not that big even in 2022. So, but those are horrible numbers. We need to boost those. All right, and then we're going to run. Okay, so that's 2 lines of service, the express and the local. So that these 2 plus the express and the local, that's 4. Okay, line number 5 is going to go out to Roslyn or Rockford. Okay, but why? It's just, well, because it's here. Any reason we can't pick it up with the Rock Island line? I mean, we could. You know, we could do the New Orleans loop down, like we did New Orleans, come down here, come underneath the aqueduct. That'll bring us over to here. That gets us into Rockford. And then we do a little teardrop loop to come back out. And once we get to here, we then continue on to Chicago. Okay, well, if you're doing that, why don't you just run A to B, Rockford to Chicago? Because eventually it's just going to be, you know, metro service anyway. Huh. Um, okay, well, I mean, that's a plan. You know, why don't you write these things down? I have a book for them, and I have a giant high contrast pen. Okay, 2 lines existing. Okay, the Milwaukee local, that's the North Shore line. Okay, the North Shore line might only go to Lake Geneva. No, it goes all the way to Milwaukee. Okay, so then Milwaukee's going to have service Lake Geneva. Do we go to Johnsonville? No, Johnsonville's up on the cheese curtain here. That's part of Milwaukee. So I would say that we do Lake Geneva and Milwaukee. Well, then what's the point of it being an express? Yeah, I know, that's a bad point there. So maybe we just go to Lake Geneva and we come back. And we go to Rockford and we come back. So that's 2 lines right there. And then we go to Milwaukee as a direct, that's 3. So there's 3 northbound lines. The 2 that we have brings us to 5. And then we run a train down to Gary, that's 6. So we're using 6 of our 8 platforms that we overspent horrendously on. Alright, well, what about Fort Wayne? How's this look? That looks very high from ground level. I know. I know. But she wants food. We can send her food. That'll increase the growth. We do have food in this area. Okay, so we're gonna, if we cover the 2 we got, Lake Geneva, Rockford, that's 4. The Milwaukee Express, that's 5. And then Gary's 6. Fort Wayne is 7. That leaves us 1 more to go, either Shelbyville or, Dayton or Columbus. No, if we're coming all the way down here, we're going to Cincinnati. No, that is a dangerous run. That is way too expensive. I mean, look at all this empty track here. We have nested our roads. These towns are dying. Yeah, but this is be a beautiful trip. It'd be very slow in a steam engine of this era. Yeah, and Cincinnati is, where is she at? Cincinnati's 144. He's 288. I mean, she needs attention around here. Yeah, well, there's nothing around here. I know. How is this a major city at the time? We should be feeding out of St. Louis. Okay, and Chicago to St. Louis, we have that covered with the Rock Island line. So I guess we don't touch any of this stuff. This is sort of our border. I guess so. Okay, so that means that in our beautiful 8-track station, we've got 2, 3, 4, the Express 5, 6, 7, and maybe Shelbyville. Wait, how did we get to 7? Let's do it again. We got 2. Okay, that's the Rock Island line and the Express out to the Rock Island and the Zephyr out to cross the Mississippi all the way down here. Okay, that's the Zephyr. It's the Express that gets us to Davenport. How many people are waiting here? 104. They want to go to Rock Island. See, we're doing cab service. If we put another train on here right now, all we're going to do is... There's 33 people here. How many people are covering this route? Double up the number of vehicles. How many people are waiting here? Rock Island. The Zephyr. 98 want to cross the river. Yeah, we need another train on here, another express. Can we afford it? Yeah, we got 15,007. Okay, let's give it a shot. Manage vehicle. Stop the clock. Okay, clone. Clone. Okay, this is Rock Island, number 9593. Okay, well, that's an extra 56 people that will get service crossing the river. Great. But it doesn't utilize Chicago any better. No, it really doesn't. So we've got the Rock Island line and the Zephyr. That's 2. Rockford is 3. Lake Geneva on the North Shore line is 4. And then the direct coming from Milwaukee. Yes, it'll come from Milwaukee. That's number 5. Okay. Now, what's next? Gary is 6. Fort Wayne is 7. Maybe Shelbyville is 8. Yeah, that's just I don't know how we're gonna get to Shelbyville at all. I mean that is, and I don't know who should be going to Shelbyville. So we're at 7. 7 of 8 is way better than 6 of 8, and all of that will just continue to grow Chicago. Okay, I mean so are we doing that next? Well, what of it can we do next? We absolutely can run service to Rockford. Okay, and we can run the North Shore line to Lake Geneva. Okay. I mean, that's easy. All right, what about the Gary? Well, we come around here, and then Gary's down here. Yeah, but we've got all these steel mills in Gary that we have to worry about. So any talk of Gary, we really need to get these steel mills with stations and plan that out as part of even just sending a passenger into Gary. Plus then we got to accommodate for the bricks going to Gary. That is a lot. These are going to be little stub stations that are going to feed out here probably to this main line way out here. It's just going to be, you know, into Gary and back out. Into this steel mill too and back out. Into town, back out. I hear you. All right, now, is this a passenger line that goes through Chicago? No, these are freight lines. The passenger service is up here. So we have to, we can do 3 of those. The Milwaukee line, we need more money. Stop running pause. All right. So now the question is, do we stay here tomorrow or next, or do we go to Bloomington? We've not done anything in Minneapolis yet. Minneapolis? Yeah, we've not done anything in Minneapolis yet at all. I mean, we've done the Brownsville area between Nashville, Huntsville. You know, how many people are there in Brownsville right now? 356? Wow. That is a lot of people. How many people are in that line? How many vehicles? Give me one more. Manage vehicles. That's not one. I know. And these guys are just hauling bricks into Brownsville from the plant. How's that line doing? She's making us money. Truck service works. It's slow and steady. It wins the race. How are things here at the brick plant? The brick plant is maxed, and she's running at, she's running at 95%. We are using so much of this brick factory, it's not even funny. This guy is heading to Nashville. How's she doing? It's very much cyclical here. Alright, so we've got this area done. And by the way, we're calling all of this area Memphis, because Memphis is on the river. Well, then why is that Chicago? Because it's on the lake. And here's New Orleans. Is there anyone waiting for the ferry? Nope, never. How about St. Louis? Nope, never. Well, at least we're consistent. How's things going on in here? 1, 2, 3. We got 6 out of 8 lines. There's people waiting. New Orleans is busy. Yeah, and it's growing. I still don't see anything. Well, here's the hotel. In this era, that is a major building. What, these things hold 20 workers? No, 12. Yeah. I like the way this is developing. Very, very, very low and spread out. And here's our trains doing their flips and everything. And that thing is dirty to no end. Yeah, that is just... Where's this guy going? Pensacola. How's she doing? Yeah, we're doing good down here. But I think that's why we need to leave Chicago. Otherwise, we'll keep finding things to work on. So I guess we're going counterclockwise. How do I know we're going counterclockwise? Well, because this is the orientation of the map, north to south. We've got New Orleans, where we've put a lot of TLC down here. That's... You only have to look at it and say, oh yeah, there's stuff going on here. Okay. And then here's... here's Memphis. There's stuff going on here. Okay. Now, Chicago. There's nothing going on in Cincinnati. Here's Chicago. Oh yeah, we've given this some attention. Well, this isn't even all of Chicago, pal. Chicago runs all the way down across this. All the way down to here, and a bridge across the Mississippi. Oh yeah, I think we've definitely given Chicago some attention. But there's more stuff to do. Well, that's great. We'll do it when we come back. Alright. So, next episode, we are crossing the cheese curtain. And we are heading to the Twin Cities. And we have a lot to fix here. Starting with the traffic jams. We got to get way better trolley service going. Tram service. Across all these locations. We're probably going to have to put... Here it is. Here's the station. Oh man, this is not even funny. 58 people waiting on that line. That is beautiful to see, though, is it not? Yeah, maybe that should be our screenshot for the next one. All right. I would say that's going to be the end of it. Let's we'll stop where we are. We'll start back up next time. To the 2 people tuned in, thank you very much. You know, there's some sort of whole, routine about click subscribe, like, follow, all that sort of stuff. I believe you know what that is. I would love to see you back. I hope this is entertaining. If it's not, I'd love it if in chat you just put in "you suck." Any comment would be appreciated. But this is what we're going to have to fix, because I think we have 1,000 people up here. Let's do some numbers. 264 and 196. Well, the 4 goes into this and makes this 200, which makes this 460. Okay, so that makes this a 6 and a 3 and a 6 and a 7. So 763. And then that makes this 963. Makes this 1,000. So we've got 1,000 people in Minneapolis. And then we've got St. Paul with its 124. Those numbers are going down. And then Bloomington with 139. So we have 1,400 people up here that need a lot of attention. And let's see, what do they want? Machines and goods, we're not making them anywhere. We got a food factory right here, the Mall of America Food Court. Tools and bricks. We're making tools over there. Food, we're making food over there. Food, bricks, oil, goods, more food. So we definitely could use food. How close is the closest farm? It's right there. So I guess low-hanging fruit. No farm pun intended. We can go from here, stay relatively or pretty level, and oh yeah, right there. Yeah, that's a direct run. So we're level right into the Mall of America Food Court. Okay, so we'll get that going, and then we'll start getting food service around to these people. Are you going to take it by truck? Well, I guess we have to. Yeah, the streets are busy though. Well, we're going to have to fix this. I think the fix for this is going to be another bridge further up here, where it would normally be frozen over anyway. Okay. Well, you could run the trolleys up here. We have a road link up here. Yeah, I think that's just too far. Or across here. But we'll figure that out. And I think if we get the trams running, trolleys, trams, trackless trolleys, whatever we're calling them, streetcars. If we get these going, that'll cut down on a lot of this. And again, public transport is better for us. These people aren't going anywhere. But we can't just slap bridges across the Mississippi. This is what we're supposed to be dealing with. So I would think maybe up here more. We'll put another one in. Yeah, I hear you. And we got the station up here. We'll put a station in St. Paul and one in Bloomington, just to help, give us a point to send people. All right, we'll see how it grows, how it goes. We'll get those crops going, and we're gonna have a train coming here, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Take a train over here. Well, that's a bridge across the Mississippi, pal. Yeah, that's right. Well, then we could have the train come all the way across here and then come back up this way. And then we bring the freight station in over here somewhere. Okay. So the Minneapolis passenger and freight station is going to go up here by Uptown, along this strip or this lake, and that gives us east-west across here for traffic in the future. Okay, let's do it. Hey, let's check on our ferry. How many people are here? No one. No one ever rides the ferry that the name of this map is based on. That's a selling feature. Okay, and then we got to connect up Winona, La Crosse. I mean, this would be a subway type train later. I mean, obviously the trams aren't covering it. Well, that's because we don't have the big 80 passenger ones that you get in the modern era. I know, we'll just have to suck it up best we can. And what about over here? Is there any other towns to connect? Well, Taylorville is part of the Rock Island line. Madison, well, Madison will be part of the Milwaukee Road. Okay. Dubuque, you know, Dubuque should be almost, I mean, everything ferry. I mean, like Albert Lake should be all ferry. Rochester, we could set up ferries for all three of these into Bloomington. Yeah. And then once we have service here, we could run train service for passengers and freight out to St. Cloud, Fargo, that's 2. Grand Rapids is 3. Duluth is 4. So, I mean, we have a lot of opportunities here. All right, well, let's get on it. You know, we've said numerous times we were going to come to Minneapolis. Let's make sure we get here. Okay, everybody, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.